Project Day 3, brought to you by Starlink. I would like to thank my team for I got the second mini kit now. I'm going for 3, and what we've discovered just in 3 days of Operation Infinity, that Starlink is the #1 innovation in the last 2 decades, at least, as far as communications and freedom and the evolution of mankind is concerned. So I don't think I haven't heard anybody else talk about how big of a deal it is, but I've installed it on my car and my boat, and it is a must-have. It pretty much completes, I don't know, man, you don't need a phone anymore, because anywhere you go, you just switch over to cellular. And literally with these battery packs, you can literally put a battery pack in a satchel on your side and hold the Starlink with your hand. It's about that big. I got it on my roof. It's about $500 for the kit. Life-changing though, especially if you have a business. If you have a business and you don't have Starlink on your freaking car, dude, you're missing out. You're gonna have superpowers. Everywhere I go, people are like, dude, Captain D-Rec, can I get on the Starlink? Okay, so this is day 3, Operation Infinity. Operation Infinity, a criminal RICO complaint against the, well, we don't know, it's spreading so fast, but it's an interstate racketeering ring. They've already got their hands on my technology twice, possibly actually a 3rd time, I'm finding out. And D-Rec has been silenced, bouncing around like a diagnostic tool on the inside of this criminal machine. It's quite the machine. They spent a lot of years making it this fucked up. Just one little...
In 2 miles, take exit 439 toward Idaho 53 West.
One little tweak at a time. So, for the record, it all starts with emergency, guys. We need to bypass your constitutional rights. But we're going to talk to you in 14 days. Just give us your weapons and no rights and no talking. Shh, shh. Gimme. You know, the ex-wife, you know, feelings on, oh, emergency. He's, it said AI mania, Trump, weapons, grandioso visions of grandeur or whatever. In the middle of me, my ex-wife knew I'm starting a tech company. She knows I have AI software. She's trying to stop me before I went down. But I think what she did was she went to the courts and she was like, he has AI mania software or whatever. And she said, oh, yeah. And I think, so they just basically jumped in behind her using all their assets to just pummel me into the ground in 1 month flat. And anyway, so now we're at the point where D-Rec still hasn't had any sort of due process, hasn't said a single word that anybody's listened. Oh, there was one hearing where they pretended like they listened to me, and then they didn't even ask a single question. They just go, they actually were panicked, and they go, well, that's nothing new. Okay, so we're going to close this up, and I have that all recorded. It's terrible. Such a charade.
In a half mile,
So,
take exit 439 toward Idaho 53 West.
at 3:30, I'm going to go grab some more federal evidence. We have a meeting with the commissioner weirdos at the charade they're pulling inside the Spokane County Courthouse. We got to figure out what they did with the court.
Take exit 439, then slide right onto the ramp to Idaho.
Parade you guys are playing in here. So, anyways, I filed criminal charges against I don't know, or not charge, whatever. It's a freaking complaint, RICO complaint. And so we got to figure out where my technology went after Jason took it, and why they didn't look into him, why they haven't been looking into my kids, why the Sandpoint Police Department was immediately investigating me when I get there, and why they're immediately knocking on my doors and ripping me out of my unit in Sandpoint, and why they were interested in my computer, and why they've been following me over there. And why did I find watchdog surveillance downloads on my computer that were installed the exact same day as the complaint was filed with family court? How come the mental health facility called me before I was even served? How is that possible? I'll tell you how it's possible. It's because of inside coordination. The ombudsman, who's supposed to be, you know, when they bypass your rights, they're supposed to be a smart person that double checks your paperwork and solid paperwork. There's not. There's complete retard, can't even talk, and the paperwork's not solid. 5 open-ended questions. No constitution for the mental health, and he is programmed to push every button you have. He interrupts you. He talks too fast. He's stupid. He talks with a weird voice, and it makes sense because I think he has a quota on it, and if he can check you into insane, because any normal person, even after listening to this guy ask one question, would go, "Fuck, dude, what? Of course I'm mad. Get the fuck, get your supervisor." And he goes, "Does that make you mad? Are you mad now?" And you're like, "Yes, you're an idiot." "Oh, why are you screaming, sir?" Just give me, you know, and then no matter what you say, if anybody ever comes at you trying to give you a mental health checkbox thing, it's a trap. Don't fucking do it. Don't even answer any of the questions. If you answer yes to supporting your wife with money, you are terrorizing her and taking control of her for monetary gain for domestic violence. Like, just don't say anything. It's absolutely fucking crazy. And the reason why, and it's not crazy. It's only crazy if you think they're trying to do the right thing, which they're not. They're a criminal syndicate. So after you realize they're a criminal syndicate extorting all the families and all of the people for financial gain, then it's not crazy. It's actually genius. So everybody goes in there talking, "What's up, guys?" Are you even catching? Can you guys hear me at all? Is it just blurring together? Because I do kind of have AC going on in here. Yeah, hey, shout out. I'm gonna crash into the car in front of me just from trying to give you a shout out. What's up? What's up? I see what's going on here. Okay, good. Okay, so I've been ran out of Washington, and the business stomped, kids stolen. They literally told me that I just couldn't have kids anymore because my ex-wife, she's one of those crazy people that takes pictures and has like this bad person file, extremely fucking abusive, really narcissistic, like every day on the phone all day long, does her rounds, and you wonder how a person stays on a phone all day long, every single day, day after day, and it's because she has a little snare trap system, and she runs her snare traps, checking in on all the people who are surrounding. Oh yeah, he's acting weird today. Oh, you got anything? CIA agent checking up on all of her little contacts that she's like, any one of my friends or business people or anything, my ex-wife used to have to become like friends with them. But so she has the kids trained to bring evidence back to her, and she has literally trained them like dogs. Dog training 2.5 years ago, and you just use food to incentivize the training. So what she does is she sits the kids down at dinner and she debriefs them on their whole day, and it's not a normal debriefing. They will talk for an hour about being at the park. Oh, which foot went first? What sidewalk were you walking? Who was there? So what was dad doing, huh? And the kids have told me that they know, that they know what they're doing, but they just are mind washed into doing it because they're getting attention from their mom. It's so sick. It's so sick. She's mind washing. So they're too young. They don't know what they're doing. They're mind washed. Okay. So anyways, bunch of lies. Hey, new. What's up? You're not new. We're all new. Nobody's even talked yet. I'm just recording this for when they lock me up in the slammer. I got more federal evidence. So I'm traveling from Sandpoint back to Spokane. So they're gonna lock me up for not. I'm not playing their game. They go, give me all your weapons. It's a weapons surrender here. Turn them in here, or say you don't have them. And if you turn them in there, then you're already in trouble, because after the initial 15-day, you're not supposed to. Can you believe that? Anybody, I can take any one of your guys' names on here. There's a 3-step system. I have the forms in my backpack. I can file an emergency restraining order on you. All I have to have is your name and your birthday, and I can just go, and then on number 12, you have to write, it's a cheat code. On number 12, I've heard my mom say this because she works at Frontier Behavioral Health. Oh, that should also blow the whole case out of the water, because that's a conflict of interest, but nobody's listening to me. Anyways, on number 12, you have to write death. You fear for your death. That is the secret cheat code that gets every one of the ex parte orders to go through. So not only have they stolen my technology, but they destroyed my business, stole my kids, and now they're putting me in jail. So it's the whole game plan right here. I've got it. I know what they're doing. Everybody knows they're destroying everybody. We're not just gonna watch them just steamroll me. That's not gonna happen. So now they're gonna have to make a decision. The Hive Mind album is on every streaming platform. It encodes this whole charade joke mess reporting Operation Infinity in the, I think there's 30 tracks right now. Hive, H-I-V-E, Mind, M-I-N-D, on all streaming platforms like Pandora, Apple, whatever the fuck. Look up Overkill Kulture. Culture is spelled with a K. Overkill is one word. Oh, son of a bitch. Nope, I'm getting in. I'm bigger. Move. Yeah, see? Wolf mentality. You be a bitch, you're gonna get walked on. Ran over, I'll tell you. You can't even let people know what, if you're trying to, if they even see you try to look that way, oh boy. Kids, pay attention. Okay, so what else do I need to say before you guys can't hear from me for like 5 days? Yeah, there's a reason why they're doing it at 3:30 on Friday. Let's see. Hive Mind's important. You guys should listen to that shit. Dude, Starlink, the team at Starlink, you guys are the shit. Thank you so much. Now we are fucking connected everywhere we go. I can't even explain what it's like to be on the backside of Lake Pend Oreille. Like, you can literally put a battery in your pocket and hold the thing above your head. Like, shit's going down. This is the biggest technological advancement in 20 years. That should be, dude, it's $500 for a mobile kit. That, if you guys didn't even hear anything about the whole fucking thing right there, you guys should just start saving Starlink for your car. It goes on the roof. You're never within 200 feet further of a car. You don't even need it at your house anymore. Just park your car in the driveway. Get rid of it at the house. You don't even need that. See that? Isn't that fucking genius? Okay, D-Rex gonna go bounce around like a probe on the inside of the jail and go see what kind of corruption's in there all weekend. You guys go hold down the fort. We're gonna see what they decide to do with all my personal I'm sure everything's just ravaged and broken and just, I mean, I kind of actually need them to do that at this point. If they would just please just lock me up for no reason and just raid everything, like, go ahead and seal the deal. Take me in, Scotty. Okay, I can't think of anything else. I'm actually gonna read some of this. Okay, we got some shit talking. Oh, Washington State destroys families and steals businesses. So I had a computer program on the same day that my ex-wife put a fake ex parte emergency order to put a restraining order on me and strip my rights away immediately without law, skipping all due process and evidence. Software was installed on my computer to spy on the work that I was doing. And then that's all, it's just fact. I have all the screenshots, all the PowerShell readouts, all the evidence, coincidence or not. All the spying evidence was installed on my computer the same day that the ex parte restraining order was put on there. The technology was then stolen by a guy named Jason, who ran back to Spokane, who was coordinating with my ex. So I don't know. I am just as weirded out. Like, it's too advanced for anybody local. No, but anybody local wouldn't even listen to what I'm saying. They're like, oh, you need to talk to family court. I'm like, you idiot. Like, I'm going to tell you what criminal enterprises and racketeering is, okay? Just real quick. Premeditated, coordinated for financial gain, across state lines. You know, racketeering goes to enterprise grade RICO. So no, they can't just steal my kids and my technology and my house and my business and me just disappear, and they can't just do this to everybody. It's illegal. Everybody knows they're doing it. It's out on the internet right fucking now. You guys are gonna watch them take me in jail. Oh, on the police report, it didn't look scary enough. All the AI mania, Trump derangement. I just started a technology company. It's a registered corporation. I call that AI mania. I have software that automates shit. So if you do anything in Washington that's successful, when they're in court, they look at you all weird and googly-eyed, and they get all psycho-looking and evil, and they go, "Are you having visions of grandeur?" Where the fuck did you come from? Get the fuck out of my face. They go, "Are you angry?" You're like, "Yeah, I'm angry that there's a fucking stupid retard asking me about a corporation that's never even done more than work at a grocery store or get hired by a stupid fake front communist mental health organization, criminal syndicate." So Washington has used every agency. I have 8 total agencies that have coordinated in this technology theft. All of them. Every single one of them. I literally have fucking lights in front of me that are just mysteriously turning red and will never turn green. They just won't. And I know it's 2025. I know what the fuck they're doing. I know I'm building software right now. I know exactly what they're doing. They're fucking following me around the satellite, playing their stupid fucking little game. And they're like, haha, if you say that out loud, you're psycho. Dude, it's 2025. Like any build software, the first thing they're going to do is install satellite view. And the second thing they're going to do is get control of the cameras and all that. But anyways, that is even more advanced. We don't need to get all that fucking advanced. The only thing we really need to talk about is Idaho resident. Rights stolen. Ex parte emergency. No evidence. Chased out of own neighborhood for emergency restraining order on him. So I can't be in my neighborhood because I just can't even be on the South Hill now. So nobody could run my business, so it got destroyed. And then of course they coordinate with the police. The police echo chamber. I called the police for weeks, mapping twists and turns. Operator's name, operator 381 from the freaking crime check. I know him and John in the police front desk. I know all their names. It's all written down. Every 500 loops that they made me do, every phone call, I have it all recorded. All the phone calls from Officer Zaray, literally, he's the ombudsman for the mental health facility, literally fucking telling me the training that they're having over at the academy to bypass rights. Because I told him on the phone, I go, Zaray, you know, because he's the first front. He calls and he goes, "Are you feeling okay? I just want to talk, buddy. You know, let's talk." Somebody, anonymous person said that, you know, you're having a problem. Like, "Oh, sure, bro. Let's talk. You know, I'm great. I'm just sitting in my computer making art. What's up?" He goes, "Are you gonna retaliate?" And I go, "What? Retaliate for what?" He goes, well, you know, he scrambles around for 5 minutes and I go, "Okay, what's going on, man?" He goes, "Well, you know, we've just got word that, you know, you're not okay. You're hungry. You're hungry. Lately, we've had gravely disabled training where if somebody's not taking care of themselves, we can come in and, you know, check on them." And I go, "Bro, I'm not hungry. I eat 100% natural food." They go, "Well, apparently you've been working a lot and you haven't been taking care of yourself." And I go, "Dude, I've been working. I'm an adult. I don't need your fucking, get the fuck out of my face, dude. Yeah, I've been working a lot. Why?" And they go, "Well, somebody's saying you have mania on AI." I'm like, "No, it's not. I'm sorry if you don't know how it works. But it's a business, so you got anything else?" And he goes, "Well, I've been watching your social media, and I've been noticing that you've been posting." "Oh, so you've been stalking me. So why don't you look at the videos, tell me, do I look like a successful person? Do I look good? Am I putting off any red flags online?" And he goes, "Nope, you look good." And then we continued to talk for 30 fucking minutes about police outreach programs for Overkill Kulture and bringing police together with the community and fixing outreach and all that. And I go, "You know what? I don't like what you guys..." He goes, "Well, you can go now." And I go, No, I'm not going. You got the back door open. I'm coming in." Why did my fucking paperwork get out of Frontier Mental Health? How? Who was in charge of my paperwork getting out? Because all you guys had to do was look up my social media, look up my background, maybe look her up and go, "Is that a next..." It's them. And then a good thing we have you here, Officer Ray, because an ombudsman's duty is to have integrity. That's why they check. Because if you install a emergency 15-day remove all American rights protocol, then you're like, well, we better have a safety protocol. Hey, let's put a really awesome checklist with its DCR that asks questions, and, you know, we'll make sure there's a whole system. Nobody could possibly get sucked into it. That doesn't need to be sucked into it. And then a second double check, an ombudsman police officer, deputized from the sheriff's department named, it's called an ombudsman. They are supposed to check in on the other agencies and make sure they don't go corrupt, but they all just end up being best friends, and they're in-house. So they all end up just hanging out together and becoming friends. It's only a matter of time before they have more in common with each other inside the building than the rest of stupid civilization. I can just imagine having that job and dealing with all this bullshit out here, and after so long being in government, I'm like, you know what, fuck all them. I don't even care. Railroad them. Fired up. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. I'm too good. But let's see. I think I've got enough online. This was the whole goal. When I'm sitting in prison and everything was stolen and my kids were stolen, I need somebody to know what happened. And hopefully the feds are going to pick up on this whole RICO complaint. I don't think it's the end of the world. I don't think this is all happening while I have 30 songs on the internet explaining every little fucking detail, even about Melody Euchre working for Frontier Behavioral Health. She's the one that gave the inside knowledge. Everything from, I tried to take my kids away from my ex-wife, or I did for 2 weeks because she was too drunk. She never quit drinking. I have all those phone calls. I have all the phone calls from all the cops who won't let me report racketeering, sending me around in circles for weeks. They won't let me report my technology being stolen. They won't let you do anything. I literally have the police and crime check telling me that they won't take my report. I'm fucking not kidding you. And I go, if you don't understand it, I'll explain it to you. You know, premeditated, coordinated for financial gain. It's stolen, theft, that's fucking trademarked, copyrighted, fucking. And literally, I'm sitting here on the internet just spouting out to anybody that'll hear me because I'm about to report to the criminal syndicate. Okay, guys, I gotta get off this stupid fucking phone. I'm out of here. Make sure you guys fucking check in on my music and all that shit. I'm pretty sure they're gonna go around and start destroying and raiding all of my houses. And all that, looking for the dangerous weapons that they said they already know I fucking have. So this is literally, if we don't stop this right here, this is the end of everything, guys. This can't happen. It can't fucking happen. Like, we can't have this criminal syndicate operating in broad daylight all across the whole fucking West Coast, just annihilating. There are families in there. Every day I go into that family court, there's people just crying and bawling their fucking eyes out. They're all getting their fucking families ripped apart. They're all lost. They're all getting extorted. They're destroying everybody's fucking lives in there. It is fucking really bad. They are killing people. These kids will grow up and fucking die. Probably have fucking drug problems because of this bullshit. Okay.